Okay, they're changing my voice. Obviously, I wouldn't lie about this. I don't know why anyone would lie about it, but you know, they edited this picture. What used to be perhaps my favorite sparring picture for my challenge of all of them, because it shows a bit better what my form was, but it doesn't anymore. It looks like just some kind of fairy strike, and you can't appreciate how fast it's going, how it really stuck them. Um, and what led up to that. It was a lot of masterful footwork. They edited the videos to confuse it. It was actually somewhat muddy ground, right? It had been raining recently before that, and the ground was mud, right? It was somewhat kind of stable, but it was muddy, and so it was really a very nice picture that shows you I'm not as big as they try to misrepresent me as being. They're doing it for the bodybuilders, the MMA. That's really popular in America at this time right now, and around the world in various places. So again, I don't wrestle people. You know, I move so effectively. There's no need to wrestle. Just strike surgically and definitively. No need to grapple. Don't grapple. Don't do any of that stuff. That stuff doesn't interest me. That's somebody else. And there's a lot of gay people whose culture historically was naked Greco-Roman wrestling. Yes, naked Greco-Roman wrestling. You see, all kinds of clown wrestling and circus wrestling and mud wrestling and WWF, and I'm saying that's them, not me. That doesn't interest me. You see what I'm saying? And it's stupid for them to misrepresent me as that. I don't walk around with backpacks and a lot of gear, carrying a rifle and so on and so forth. So I never had a military build. I don't do any military arts or any military training. I don't even do burpees. You know what I'm saying? And the type of workouts, that they do in prison, which are like modeled after military workouts, don't do any of that stuff. You never have. You know. So it was really silly for them to try to misrepresent me in various pictures. There's no picture that perfectly shows my physique, because it's a very petty kind of, you think about the jealous homosexual, the jealous racist white guy, jealous racist Jew, corporate people who are traditionalists, even though their tradition has been completely corrupted by the globalists, white Jew and LGBT especially. It's fair to assign the guilt where it belongs. Okay, they still apparently take their tradition somewhat seriously or something, and they teamed up to kind of sabotage what I'm doing, and it's some kind of weird occult game where they harass me. It's like the Psycho Circus, right? Blackface. Why did they put on blackface? Why didn't they put on makeup like a theater show, a circus show? Because it was a circus occult, right? Speed Demon in terms of motorbikes, Daredevil, Evil Knievel, Satanic Clowns, what have you, what I'm saying? An illusion and psychology and entertaining people in a society where they weren't serious about God, but they have churches, but they're not serious about God. So everything in that society, also is there to distract people from the Royal African Falcon Martial Art Order, because they're not serious about God and they're not looking for God, right? Matthew 6, seek ye first the kingdom of heaven and his righteousness. Not any fool at church, not any old dickhead at church, not, going to the church circus and distracting yourself, not trying to emulate all these people. They think they emulate, some social club guy in a suit, that it's okay because they're not emulating Lady Gaga and Nicki Minaj or something. And it's stupid, right? They're just worldly scum, allowed to have a certain financial stability because they're pure fucking evil. There's no other way to look at it unless you're an idiot or something, completely disassociated from reality.